These are the required points to express in your ad. Feel free to paraphrase and speak from your own experience. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you. So, it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. And please make sure, this point, download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Do you know the spelling of anchor.fm? ANCHOR.FM. Thank you for your listening. See you. Hello everyone, I'm Richard Gonhoff, back to Live podcast version. This time, I'd like to talk about that, pandemic is a great opportunity for, for example, increasing your own income or, for studying and for, making money. Pandemic is a kind of a great chance, As I said, some people may know that, dangerous situations are a great opportunities, stuff like that. And in this country, in this country, it is said that pinch is a chance or chance is pinch, stuff like that. Such things are, such things are, widely known. I don't know whether other Japanese people know such things or not. Anyway, and this time I'm recording this episode in the late of no, from in the time of some it's the time of the month from November to December in 2021, and new variant of coronavirus was found, which is named Omicron strain, and the Omicron variant has already been widespread, which is really scary, which is what people are talking about. What those people are, those Speria people, or some politicians, or bureaucrats what are talking about. And television news were broadcasting and saying stuff like that. Casters, or announcers are talking about stuff like that. And so at first, I told you that I have just told you that, the pandemic, there was another pandemic coming to us. And what caused that pandemic is Omicron strain. And this time, I'd like to tell you that on this episode, what I'd like to tell you is that, the pandemic is a kind of good chance. For example, in some countries began lockdowns, and there are some people who are doing, demonstrations against such lockdowns done by governments. And but including such lockdowns, and pandemic is a good chance for increasing your own income, or making money, which mean, and the reason is obvious, because you are going to be forced to stay in your own houses, or you are going to be forced into into your own residences, which is why you have to stay in your houses, or you have to stay where you live in, considering which, you can do whatever you want. And many, for example, in the case of men, many people would watch porn videos and other, and some many men would enjoy, porn contents. And many women would enjoy, chatting on smartphones or stuff like them. Maybe both men and women, or many people would enjoy for example, using the internet, and watch some websites as as internet surfing, and some people talk on smartphones like by using some application, and say some women women like chatting on there. Women like chatting, don't they? So they would frequently chat with their own friends, or with the members of their of their families, and men in the case of male people, men, they would like chatting. They would like chatting, wouldn't they? But they may watch some porn contents, or they may enjoy porn contents, or they may watch internet in web pages for internet surfing, and considering which, if you'd like to increase your own income, or if you'd like to earn a lot of money, or if you'd like to generate a lot of wealth or money, this is a great chance. Which means because you are going to be forced to stay in your house or in your residence. So you can do, for example, blogging. You can do create movies for YouTube, and you can, of course, it's an option to create porn videos, and upload those videos into Pornhub or X videos, and to make money. And yeah, of course, the most efficient investment is to study. Studying English is fine, and studying other foreign language is fine. In the case, for example, in the case of the native speakers of English languages, and of course you can study for example, you can study to take some qualifications. For example, in the case of my country, there is there are famous qualifications of real estate, and you can do such a thing. You can study to become accountants. You can do such a thing. I mean, such a thing means studying. you know so in this episode, I'd like to recommend yours studying such things like studying foreign languages, studying to become accountants, or studying real estate related stuff to before watching porn videos, or before enjoying in web pages or on the internet. So which is how by studying you can make money, or you can I mean you can raise yourself, or you can raise your own skill by studying, and which and such an effort leads you to success, or the the increase of an income. And I think that is going to change your own lives, which means this is a this pandemic is a great chance, and maybe another pandemic may come in the future, and there must be some pandemics which are going to come to us in the future, and those pandemics are kind of great chance for studying. So even if you are old, but you can study, at least if you have some money, and if you can afford to buy some books, by doing which you can, for example, you can enjoy your own lives by studying. And if you are young, you should, if you are young, and for example, if you are teenagers, or if you are teenagers, it's a great time to study something. For example, as I said, studying foreign language is great, and studying some stuff related to accountants are is another option. And if you'd like to become a lawyer, if you'd like to become, for example, attorneys, it's fine to study to become attorneys, and by which you can make an effort, or make a bunch of effort to make money, and each pandemic is a great chance for studying and making money. Of course, your running blog is fine. You can write, or create some articles or web pages to upload into your blog, if you have some blog services, which is another option. I told you minutes before. And this is all. This is all the stuff I'd like to tell you in this episode. So that's it. Thank you very much for your listening. See you